Gee, sorry. much, sorry.
Oh, it's so nice up here. Toasty. It's like, I gotta go.
Nah, you're good.
No, just right there. But I gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah, you do.
I don't feel good, but I am quieter.
should be more intelligent than me.
Is it on the bushes? No, Judy's on.
I got you. Ready?
There's not art. Oh, I know it's sailors.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's showdown between Crested Butte and your Steamboat Sailors. Just a reminder to our fans, possibly in the opening center, so please, for your safety, keep your eye on the game. Now for the starting lineup for Crested Butte. At center, number 8, Caden Hardesty. At left wing, number 10, Ted Trujillo. At right wing, number 18, Graham Garrett. At defense, number 19, Luke Collins. At defense, number 22, Jack Lambert. And in goal, number 31, Sean Moore. And now the starting lineup for your Steamboat Sailors. At center, number 7, Tanner Ripley. At left wing, number 9, Cameron Colombo. At right wing, number 10, Wyatt Boatride. At defense, number 3, Griffin Maltby. At defense, number 21, Tate Doris. At goal, number 31, Ryan McNamara. The Sailors are coached by number 3, Ryan Ripley and Greg LaPointe. Our officials today are linesman Dimitri Chase, Travis Kistler, and our referee is Brian Rumble. Please
Who let him on the ice?
playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steamboat Sailors Hockey here. We're online for the first portion of this one. You can find us at steamboatradio.com. There's a basketball game going on, championship game for the boys basketball team. They were up last time I got an update. At the end of the third, it was 44-27 Steamboat. So a good little start there for the Sailors. It will be the Steamboat hockey team now taking on Crested Butte. Should be a good matchup. The Sailors, of course, lost to this team 6-2 yesterday. There was a late goal in that one that kind of brought that score up to 6-2 and a little bit less indicative of what really happened within the game. Really, this is a team in Crested Butte that the Sailors match up well against. It's just a matter of getting a few more shots on goal, getting hard into the dirty areas, and winning some hockey games. We're underway. Your Sailors donning their home white uniforms. The right to left on the radio dial. Early opportunity. Here's Ripley. Shoots in. A big save there from Rourke. Right off the opening face-off. It took just 9 seconds, and Tanner Ripley had a good chance coming down this near circle. Rips one right into the chest there of Rourke, however, and it's going to be a face-off in the offensive end for your Sailors. Ripley in there for this draw. He did pretty good. I'd say he was probably just over 50% in his face-offs yesterday. That wasn't the issue that this team had here. So we'll see what the Sailors do in response, as it's Maltby now in his own end trying to break this one out. His pass to Boatright. First unsuccessful. Finally does find the neutral zone. There's Colombo now on the forecheck, but Crested Butte does recover at their own blue line. It's going to be picked up and worked into the zone by Caden Hardesty. Hardesty tries to get one on goal. Ryan McNamara getting his first start here for the Steamboat Sailors. Potential 2-on-1 developing now. It's Colombo. He's got Boatwright with him. Colombo shoots. Big save there. Rebound is going to be pushed to the neutral zone by the Crested Butte defenders. Steamboat takes over. It's Yonka. Crosses the red line. He'll dump one in on goal. Rourke will settle that one and just drops it for his defender. And on the forecheck is Thiel. He gets a stick on the puck, but it's going to be worked to Luke Collins. Collins' outlet pass chipped off of Joseph Stock's hand, but it goes the distance and will become an icing. It'll come all the way back 200 feet. So McNamara getting his first start there for the Steamboat Sailors. The sophomore here for your Steamboat squad. Excited to see the net for his first time. Of course, senior Patrick Sumner on the bench here. Face-off is down. It's going to be won by Crested Butte. They're out quickly. And it's going to be an opportunity. Man dives back. Backhander shot. Stopped by McNamara. Not a great angle on that one, but a good chance from Matthew Solinik nonetheless, as he was able to burst by the back-checking Will Eck. It's going to be a face-off now in the Steamboat end. 15:43 left and still scoreless game here from the Howie Dome. Face-off to the blocker side of your Sailors' goal. It's going to be worked to the back line by Crested Butte. Shot blocked off by Thiel. Potential 3-on-2 developing, but it gets away from Kaminsky. Turned the other way by Crested Butte. Here come the Titans, 2-on-1. And a man opens up. He receives the pass, but it gets away from him. Solinik couldn't get the shot to go. Sailors coming out the other way. It's going to be an outlet pass to Burnson, who's up this near wing into the offensive end to the near corner. Sends one through the high slot. Nobody home. Bounces, and it's going to be kept in for a moment by Matt Kempers, but eventually poked free to the neutral zone, and it will be Steamboat who recovers. Here's Kaminsky, an assistant captain here on the Sailors squad. Gets one into the zone. Zach Walsh fighting it for it. Doris is in there as well. That's Quinn Doris. And the two of them find at least some success on the forecheck here. Walsh able to knock a puck free, and it eventually does come out, and Crested Butte will try to find some offense of their own here. 14:52 left. First period action scoreless from Howelson Ice Arena. Here comes Walsh again as Travis Kissler goes down. Knocked that way by a body check that was thrown on Zach Walsh. Sailors in their own end now. They're going to have time and space to clear this one. Bounces off of a defender's stick there for Crested Butte, and it will go the length of the sheet of ice. Rourke well out into the near corner to play this one. Sends it to the far side corner, and it'll be poked at. Nice job coming just off the bench from Colombo. Colombo now reverses course with it behind the goal. Cuts back to the near side once more. Onto his backhand. He's looking for help. Players colliding and going down in front. Quinn Doris won the battle in front there. Now comes to the blue line. Yonka can't get a shot off initially. Trying to just keep this one in. Looking to kick at it. Still can't get it deep. Crested Butte trying to just dig this out of a pile over there. Colombo in as well for Steamboat. And eventually the Titans had it for a moment. Lost it. Colombo has it in the far corner once again. He's trying to just body off a couple different defenders there for Crested Butte. They've had enough. They send it off as Stanchion. Kept in the zone again by Steamboat. That was Malpe pinching it from the blue line, and eventually the Titans do at least getting the neutral zone. Errant pass goes off the heel of the intended target, though. Boatwright picks it up for Steamboat. He's going to be tripped in the process of trying to pass it to Colombo. Long shift here for Cameron Colombo. Rimmed around far side, and very nearly too many men on the ice there for Crested Butte. However, the player getting off did not touch it, so null and void. Worked up near side now, and it's going to be big battle for the puck, and Crested Butte has it. Long outlet pass is going to be touched into the Steamboat end. Yonka is there near corner to scoop it up for your Sailors. Again, Steamboat right to left on the radio dial. 13 minutes left. It's a scoreless game here from the Howie Dome. Not a lot of whistles to speak of so far. Matt Kempers sends one off the wall, trying to find it himself. He just runs through a man. Big hit there, and again, the Sailors captain into this game in a dominant force. And then big check there from Crested Butte's player as the physicality starts to step up here at Howelson Ice Arena. Pass comes near side. Graham Barrett coming up ice. And it's going to be sent wide of the goal frame there as McNamara had his angle covered. To the blue line far side. Shot stopped by McNamara. Rebound. Garrett picks it up in the far side corner. Or Barrett, pardon. Barrett is dispossessed. Pushed up the near wall. Kaminsky gets blocked off there. And the long outlet pass from Crested Butte is touched into the Steamboat end once again. Just got word that the Steamboat Sailors boys have won their home tournament, taking the final 60-34 over Conifer. So a dominant performance in the championship game from the Sailors, and we should be getting all of those viewers and listeners here in a moment. Crested Butte has this one sent D to D. First period of play, 11:45 left. Still scoreless from Hallis Nice Arena. Puck is chased down, sent out front, shot, big save from McNamara, who got across from left to right in a hurry and makes that big stop with the Crested Butte player coming down the slot. Good feed to him. I think that was an opportunity from Solinik again, but he is denied by McNamara. I want to thank everyone who just tuned in from that boys basketball game. We are here on KTYV 105.7, online as well at steamboatradio.com. It's scoreless from Hallis Nice Arena. 11 and a half minutes left in this first period of play. Puck now, work to the blue line. Long stretch pass, too far for everybody. Chased down by Burnson in his own zone. D to Kempers, he goes. Kempers up that far side wall again. He finds Quinn Doris. Flips one up ice. That one is going to go for an icing. No. Kistler will wave it off. Crested Butte chases this one down. They'll try and reverse course up that far side. And the breakout successful. Looking like they're going to try and stretch a man here, at least at the early portions of this game. See if they might be able to back that Steamboat defense off, who are known for pinching in. At least they did quite a bit in last night's tilt. Here is Matt Kempers now. He's going to lose the puck as it was poked free of his possession. And then in the process of losing his stick, Yonka able to at least poke it away from the Crested Butte player. And now a chance to clear for Steamboat. Bodies collide, and eventually Kempers takes over for the Sailors. And he gets hit, but he does push it forward. Crested Butte again with it. Pass comes near side, under the stick there of Joe Coburn. Pushed back by Kempers to the Crested Butte blue line. Again into the neutral zone, and there's Coburn once more. Sends it to his far side defenseman. Long pass, no icing on that one. And Yonka will get back to the far corner and retrieve it in the Sailors' end. Again, Steamboat right to left here on KTYV 105.7. Long stretch pass there from Yonka. Too far for everybody, and it goes for an icing and come all the way back here, 200 feet. 10:15 left in a scoreless first period of play from Hallis and Ice Arena. Want to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. Also Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend. Of course, the Corner Slice celebrates the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends. In Old Town Square, downtown Steamboat. Off the ensuing draw, push forward, here's Colombo. Rips a shot hard and low, stopped there by Rourke. Comes in the near corner, Boatwright pushes it behind the goal, finds Colombo. Cameron Colombo to the blue line. He's got his man. Shot from Burnson, steered to the near corner. And Boatwright will try to chase it down for the Sailors. Looking for a little bit of help. He's got it in Malpe. Malpe sends it down the near side wall. Ripley is there for Steamboat. Cycles it lower, looking for Colombo. Battles off one defender. Now he's forced to face a second Titan defender. Comes out front. Here's Boatwright sending one off the side of the goal. And now it's going to be Crested Butte turning right into Cameron Colombo, who then gets the pass. Gives it back to Ripley. Ripley walks up, gives a pass to Malpe, shoots one, a high rising shot that's gloved down by Rourke with relative ease. And again, you can see some Steamboat pressure here, and the upset nature of the Crested Butte players tells you that they're not happy with being put on their heels like this. A good shift from the Sailors. They need to follow up with another one here. It's going to be Thiel, who is centering Kaminsky and Eck. On the back end, it's Kempers and Doris. That's Tate Doris. Off the draw, it's going to be flipped up. That hits bodies, and eventually it's touched the blue line, kept in there by Kempers initially. It's free in the high slot and pushed out. It looks as though that was Luke Collins who was fishing for the puck and had it come to him. Bouncing around the Sailors with a little bit more confidence in their game here to start things off in this matchup after losing 6-2 to this Crested Butte team yesterday. But it really was, like I said, not a score that you would seem to have thought you'd see in between these two teams, as they're pretty evenly matched. Here's Will Eck now. He's on the forecheck, trying to get in there and disrupt the breakout, but it's going to be taken by Collins, and the outlet pass almost finds its mark. A little too far there for Barrett. It'll go, no icing on the play. 8:39 left in the first, still scoreless from the Howie Domiers. Kempers loses the puck, shot, big save there from McNamara, kicking out the left pillow to make that stop. Now it's going to be sent down the near side wall. So chances at both ends here, no goals to speak of thus far, and Thiel's had just about enough of that shift. He's going to send one the length of the sheet. It'll go for an icing and come all the way back 200 feet. Want to thank Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between Town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. And, of course, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Offering customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Off the face-off in the Steamboat end. It's won by Crested Butte. Work down the near side wall. And it will come to Zach Walsh, who will send it to the far side looking for Quinn Doris. Doris reverses course with the puck, finding Burnson, goes behind his own goal to Malpe. Malpe tries once more for Quinn Doris on that far side. He's got him, and Doris has a lane to skate. Chips it to the neutral zone, pursues himself, follows up and gets it in deep for the Steamboat squad. And they're on to the forecheck here because of it. Crested Butte, the first team there. And the outlet play is going to be intercepted. Nice job from Malpe, reaching in there and keeping that alive for the Sailors. And now in on the forecheck, it looks as though that's Max Kenny getting some time here in this second of the back-to-back games. Opportunity Crested Butte. Onside play, shot steered to the glass there by McNamara. 7.5 minutes left in the first period of play. Work to the blue line far side. Shot comes in, it's blocked, and eventually cleared out by Steamboat. That one will find the neutral zone, and Crested Butte has to backtrack here. Looking for the regroup. They won't have a successful pass initially. Chipped into the Steamboat end, and then some Titans will go for a change that allows for Burnson to have enough time to send this up the near side. He couldn't find Colombo, however. It'll be followed up, and here now comes Ripley. 2-on-1. Ripley in, shoots and scores. Tanner Ripley snipes one home just over the left pad of Rourke, and it's 1-0 here in the first period, and the Sailors strike first. A nice-looking goal there from Ripley. You could see that little opening, and he did, and he finds it off the inside of that far post. Tanner Ripley, the shot that's lone hard and into the back of the goal, and we've got a Sailors lead here in period number 1.
Steamboat goal number 7, Tanner Ripley.
You hear Blair McNamara over the loudspeakers. Ripley with his first goal of the year for the Steamboat Sailors. I want to thank UC Health, the Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. Another forecheck on display here for Steamboat. And that'll be nullified as the puck went up into the netting there. A new puck retrieved by the linesman, Dimitri. And this face-off will be just in front of the Crested Butte bench. 6:44 left in first period action, a 1-0 lead. Your Steamboat Sailors are on top, ensuing face-off. One back, and eventually dumped in there by Yonka. Gets away from Rourke, comes to the near side. Willek overskates it, and it'll be Matt Kempers who backtracks to his own zone to retrieve. Sends a long pass up off the wall. Kaminsky couldn't get a stick on it. Coming the other way, it's Crested Butte. Nice back check there from Thiel. Now the bodies collide here. Yonkin pushing and shoving with the Crested Butte player. Tight angle shot. Stopped by McNamara. Rebound is blocked. Kemper's got in the way of that one. Now here's Eck. Sends one up. Found Thiel with it. Chips it to the zone. Near side corner. Thiel in pursuit now. Comes up the wall. Kept in by Kempers. He fires one to that far corner. It is going to be overskated by the Crested Butte player. Steamboat just trying to pick this one up. Crested Butte looking a little more discombobulated than we saw yesterday. This is the first lead the Sailors have had this whole weekend. Now it's going to be the Titans who will get that and clear it. And eventually it's chipped back into the zone as Kempers is going to pursue for Steamboat. That's Matt Kempers who was there. Now it's worked up near side wall, kept in by Steamboat's Quinn Doris. Taking it now is Kenny. Taking the other way, however, by the Titans, and they're going to say it's an onside play. Work to the far side corner. 5:20 left, 1-0 score. Your Sailors on top. Titans get it to the blue line. They're in the offensive end here. Delayed penalty coming up, and it looks as though it's going to be against Steamboat. Likely a interference call. Let's see what happens here. Not sure who Brian Romick got on this call. I believe it is Kempers who's getting escorted to the penalty box. He will sit for 2. He will feel shame. And then he will be free. 5:05 left here in this first period of play. A 1-0 lead for your Steamboat Sailors. But they are heading to the penalty kill. and one of their big penalty killers in the box. That's another loss there, as Kempers, of course, plays in all situations for the Sailors. He is the captain here for Steamboat. Ripley and Colombo, the two that are out there offensively. Looks like Yonka and Malpe on the back end. It's going to be worked up by Crested Butte as they try to break it out. Leading the charge is Captain Sam Stepanek. Stepanek into the far corner. Comes behind the Steamboat goal. Fires a pass up to the blue line, finds Adam Collins. Collins doesn't like what he sees. Cross-ice pass is a good one. Sent through the crease. Stopped by McNamara. No rebound to speak of, and that'll draw a whistle. Face-off will stay inside of the Steamboat end. 1:26 left here in the man advantage for Crested Butte, and the Sailors will keep their defensive unit the same out there. 4:31 left in the period. Face-off's down. Work to the blue line as Crested Butte wins it again. And walking the line is Hardesty. Hardesty gets it again up top of the box there. Shot and a goal. I believe that one actually hit off of a defender in front. Hardesty celebrating like it was his. And indeed, he will lead the way through the line here. It's 1-1 now. And a power play goal nonetheless. Hardesty gets it. 4:18 left, and that's why you can't be taking penalties, especially in games where you have the lead. It's too easy for the opposition to get back into it. Now here's Burnson at his own blue line off the ensuing draw. Pushes it forward, have Boatwright try to get it in deep. He's in on the pursuit now. Boatwright, Eck, and Thiel, the line out here for the Sailors. Kept in at the line by Burnson. He's going to be alongside Malpe on the blue line. Kept in once more. It comes out eventually as Crested Butte finally was able to clear. They'll go the length of the sheet, no icing on the play. 3:45 to go in first period action. A 1-1 score here from Hallison Ice Arena. Puck is worked in by the Titans. They try to just find someone at the blue line. They do successfully. Slap shot blocked off in front by Kaminsky. Now it's going to be worked low once more by Crested Butte. Here's Hardesty, who has the lone goal for the Titans here this evening. Errant pass, though. Gets away from defenseman Jack Lambert and Rourke's deep into this near corner again to play this one. He's got supreme confidence in his puck handling skills to go out that far. And now it's going to be taken by Colombo. Runs a man over after losing possession of the puck. Eventually on a second effort, pushes it to the Crested Butte line. Sent forward, that'll go the distance, and no icing on the play, they're saying. Not sure why. 2:58 left here, first period action. 1-1 from Hallison Ice Arena. The Sailors able to score first with a Tanner Ripley goal, but it's been tied up by Hardesty on the power play nonetheless. Near side, or far side partner, it's Kaminsky, sends it behind his own goal. Now Matt Kempers goes body to body there with Slater Wheel. Wheel more prone to playing the body than the puck occasionally. To work behind the goal, there's Yonka fighting for it. Wheel in there as well. Eventually comes far corner, and it will be taken there by Kaminsky. He runs out of real estate, loses the puck, comes out near side. Crested Butte works it to the blue line. Since that goal, they have really been dominating play here. Bounces around in front, cleared but not out. Nice hold at the line there from Chris Myers, and sends it across, and eventually another clearing attempt kept in by Crested Butte. You've got to get those pucks out when you're 10 feet from the line. Here come the Titans out front. Shot saved from McNamara, still free. It's bouncing around, and it is loose. Worked in the near corner and eventually cleared up and out. That was Ripley who got there for the Sailors, but some really poor play around the blue line, and the Sailors not able to clear their own end. That's going to cause trouble for you if you're not able to do those simple plays, especially when you're 5 to 10 feet from the blue line. 1:49 left here in the first period. It's all knotted up, one apiece on KTYV 105.7 and online at SteamboatRadio.com, your Sailor Sports connection. Off the draw, Quindor's far side. Sends one low, he's got Burnson. Burnson has his pocket pick, sent out to the slot area. And a little draw pass to the blue line. High rising shot over the shoulder there of McNamara and the goal. And it will be sent wide again on another opportunity from the stick of Jakub Kojani. Now it's worked low, and Crested Butte eventually has to backtrack to their own zone. The Steamboat finally able to at least clear their own end, but again, it's a matter of trying to sustain some pressure here. The Sailors have not been able to do so thus far. Here's a nice move from Maltby, put it in the back of the goal. It's Quinn Doris who got the last touch on that one. Doris should get the goal. Maltby with the great individual effort leading the charge on that, and the Sailors, after being on their heels for the better part of the last few minutes since that penalty, regain the lead now.
Steamboat goal, number 12, Quinn Doris with
1:08 to go in the first, and it's a 2-1 lead for Steamboat. And yet another goal here. Of the 4 periods we've played, the Sailors have scored a last-minute goal. I'm saying with 1:08 to go, that's a last-minute goal still. They've scored a last-minute goal in 3 of those 4 periods thus far. Good finishing team. That's what you want. The second lead of the weekend for the Steamboat Sailors. They're on the forecheck as well. And a nice job from Boatwright out to the slot. Will Eck tries to shoot. Had it blocked in front there by the leg of Lambert. Now at the near side. Chipped up, not out. Here's Eck. Takes over. Comes to the near side. Backhand pass. Back door. He was looking for Thiel. Couldn't get enough on it to direct it to the goal. And then Thiel will go to the box for 2, tripping. David Thiel unhappy with that one.
Steamboat penalty number 18, David Thiel, 2-minute minor, tripping.
35 seconds remaining here in the first period of play. Another power play opportunity for Crested Butte. 2-1 score. Your Sailors are on top in this one, though the scoreboard does not show it. Comes the high slot. Colombo chips it forward. He's got Kaminsky with that one. Colombo coming down the slot. Kaminsky waited too long to send that one, and now we've got a high sticking penalty coming up against Crested Butte, I believe. So just like that, only 18 seconds into the man advantage, Joe Coburn will head to the box and we'll skate it 4-on-4. 2-minute high sticking penalty against Coburn. 16.7 remaining in period number 1. Should be an interesting start to the next period of play here with 4-on-4 and a fresh sheet of ice. We're going to see Colombo, Kaminsky, Kempers, and Yonka out there for the Sailors. Colombo tried to just shoot that one off of the draw. Couldn't get it on frame. It hit some bodies. 10 seconds on the clock now. Crested Butte will take this in front of their own goal. Peeling behind his own net is Chris Myers. He'll just slow things down. Sends an outlet pass. And a long feed is just a little bit behind Sam Stepanek. And that will send us to the first intermission. 2-1 the score here. Steamboat Sailors are on top after the first 17 minutes of play. This is your Sailor Sports Connection, KTYV 105.7. Online as well at steamboatradio.com.
After 1 period of play, Steamboat 10 shots, Crested Butte 8.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, here from Howells Ice Arena. Your Steamboat Sailors hockey squad just about set to resume action with the second period in this game. Shots after 1, 10 for the Sailors, 8 for Crested Butte. Overall, a much better start for Steamboat than we saw in last night's matchup. The confidence seems to be there a little bit more for Steamboat. We'll see if they can continue that here into the second period. Before we get underway, I do want to thank a few of the sponsors. Chris Puckett of the Downtown Edward Jones office. You can call Chris at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Also, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Friends coming to town, give them a call, 879-8000. Ask for the Locals Connection discount. And, of course, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, located on Loggers Lane, offering the best prices and service without leaving the valley. Shop local and sleep great. Goals from Ripley and Quinn Doris for your Steamboat Sailors. In between that was a goal from Hardesty on the power play for Crested Butte. We're starting off this period at 4-on-4 for a minute and 25 seconds and a very brief power play for Steamboat. They would have to be in the zone to really even get an opportunity on the man advantage. But we'll see how it plays out here to start things off. Walsh checks up, and then he's going right back in on the forecheck here. Your Sailors in their home white uniforms, left to right on the radio dial here on KTYV 105.7. We're online as well, of course, at steamboatradio.com. Again, if you're just tuning in, the Steamboat Sailors boys basketball team won their home tournament with a walloping 60-34 of Conifer in the championship game earlier today. This puck is going to be off a Crested Butte player. Trying to turn the Jets on, get around the outside is Graham Barrett. I think he got 2 last night. Trying to spark his club's offensive gameplay. Slap shot from the blue line, hits the post hard, stays out. Crested Butte battling for it still inside the Steamboat end. Works up to Barrett, near side circle, shoots, stopped by McNamara, and he'll gather in the rebound. No more play here as the whistle blows. Face-off will be in the Steamboat end to the blocker side of McNamara Company. 15:54 left, second period to play. 2-1 lead, Steamboat on top of Crested Butte here. 19 more seconds of 4-on-4 before Thiel will vacate the penalty box. Big face-off here. Kaminsky loses it. Comes to the blue line. Shot. Steered to the far side by McNamara. Back to the blue line again. And it's a pass that comes inside. McNamara with another save. That was Stepanek, who was on his knees on that shot, so didn't get a whole lot on it. Another opportunity. Shot was going wide, but it's gloved down. 1 second to go here before Thiel comes out. A big face-off. If Steamboat can win this one, they can send Thiel. Crested Butte trying to watch him out of the box. Chris Myers steps back. Draws one, though, by the Titans, so it doesn't matter. Comes around, and Thiel, who steps out, gets this one. And we'll just work it back now to Griffin Malpe. Malpe looking for him. Lost the puck. Dangerous area to do it. Shot blocked in front. Bernstein got in the way, and then Malpe trying to extend out on that one. Loses it again. Shot. Comes to the near side as it goes off a body in front. Big check near side as Bernstein was thrown to the wall, but here comes Steamboat. Field trying to advance it. Crested Butte, though, takes it back, and they attack once more with Matthew Solonick leading the charge. Solonick dodges around to hit. Picked up by Malpe. He's out. Here comes Malpe, one-on-one. Malpe makes a move. He's in alone. He shoots. Big save from Rourke. Malpe didn't even really make a move on the defender. He just almost faked it, and the defender misses that one. 14:49 to go. Malpe had a golden chance, but Rourke slams the door shut, and it is still 2-1 here from Howells Ice Arena. Face off to the glove side of Rourke. First line comes back out for your Sailors. Ripley's out there with Eck and Colombo. Comes to Eck near side corner. Gets away from him on a second effort from the Crested Butte defense. Sent up ice. It's a foot race here, and Barrett will win it. Gets around the defender, makes a move to the front, and a good job getting back from Steamboat. Now Eck will battle for it near side. Has help from Ripley. Pushed up the wall. Kept in at the blue line. And eventually sent across the seam. Here's a shot. It's a high rising one, but McNamara wisely stays on his feet and makes that save. There will be no rebound. 14:21 left. Still in the second here with a 2-1 lead. Your Steamboat Sailors are on top. Over the boards comes Kenny. He's going to join Ripley and Colombo out there. Tate Doris and Matt Kempers stay out as a defensive pairing. Kempers will gather this behind his own goal. Sends it up. He was looking for Kenny. Got under his stick. Scooped up now by Ripley. Ripley trying to avoid pressure. Ends up having to block a shot with a stick. He slowed it up enough for Tate Doris to get in the way. Doris sends it up the wall, looking for Colombo. Bumps his man to the ice. And now it's going to be sent by Crested Butte, at least towards the Steamboat line. Directed back the other way by Kempers. Then again, it's the Titans. Once more they attack. Here comes an opportunity. Shot blocked there by Doris. Nice job from Tate Doris. Now Colombo at the blue line again, just trying to poke it free. It comes out to him, and he'll just chip it to the neutral zone. 13:35 left in the second period. 2-1 score. Steamboat on top here. No goals so far in this second frame from either side. Big forecheck from Tanner Ripley, who was in there. Ripley on the tail end of a pretty long shift. You can see he's quite gassed and eventually turns towards the bench. With Maltby coming in, tripping penalty coming up. Wow. That one should have been a trip. Maltby just got tripped to the blue line, but no call. Now Maltby steps in again, pinching it from the blue line and keeps this one alive. Maltby again sends one out front. Taken by Crested Butte on the intercept, though. And Ripley's still out there. I thought he went to the bench. What happened there? I didn't see why he was not off the bench there. I thought he went for a change. The shot ends up going in on goal, and that'll bring a whistle as it cleared the zone completely. So we've got ourselves an offsides play. Face-off coming up here just in front of that Crested Butte bench. 12:41 to go in the second. 2-1 lead for your Sailors. Here on KTYV 105.7. Online as well at steamboatradio.com. Now it looks as though an unsportsmanlike call coming up.
Crested Butte penalty number 11, Joe Colbert, 2-minute minor misconduct.
12:41 left in the second. 2-1 score. And finally the officials get things situated off of that. So power play now for the Sailors. First one of the evening for Steamboat. It's coming here in this second period of play. Thiel in on the important face-off. Looking for help from Boatwright. Kept in by Kempers. He'll send it low. David Thiel working out of Gretzky's office. Comes in the near side corner now. Sends it up to the blue line. Taken there by Burnson. Burnson reverses course. Makes a pass trying to find Kempers. Kept in at the line there by Boatwright. Scooped up though by Crested Butte. Cleared up, not out. Burnson at this near side blue. He'll hold it in. But his dump gets away from Thiel. Goes to the far side corner. Picked up there by Boatwright. And Wyatt Boatwright now. Shrugs off a check. Sent to the blue line. Here's Kempers. Winds and fires. Big save. Rebound tucked in. David Thiel knocked that one out of the air on the backhand. Good eye-hand coordination there from Thiel. And he tucks home a power play goal for the Steamboat Sailors. And the first 2-goal lead for your Sailors here this evening. 12:04 to go and a 3-1 lead for Steamboat on that power play strike.
Steamboat goal number 18, David Thiel. Assist from number 16, Matthew Kemper.
Thiel now stays out there, flanked by Kaminsky and Boatwright. Pushed forward, here's Thiel again. And a delayed offsides against Steamboat, washed out as it's pushed the other way by Crested Butte. Here come the Titans. shot towards the goal mouth. It's going to be blocked and cleared out by Malpe. That'll go the distance and will turn into an icing here with 11:45 left in the second. I want to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. Also, Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. And of course, the Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends in Old Town Square in downtown Steamboat. Zach Walsh to have this one. He's going to try and push it forward off of the draw. Looking for some help there from Kenny. Ends up going back deep into the Steamboat end, and Malpe will have to fight off the forecheck. Reverses course. Almost lost his feet. Pushes it up the wall, though. Still battling. Kenny throws a man to the ice. Sent up, and there comes Quinn Doris. He's one-on-one. Doris to the outside. Beats his man. Trying to come back out front, and he knocks off the goal frame in the process of going down hard. Nice effort, though, from Quinn Doris, who tried to take the outside on that one. 11:18 left in the second period of play. 3-1 score here. Steamboat Sailors are on top of the visiting Crested Butte Titans. Face-off is lost. That was Ripley, who was back out there again fighting for it. Does get help off the draw, though. Columbo will scoop it up. Goes behind the goal. Sends one up to the blue line. Finds Tate Doris there. Sends one wide of the goal. Maybe intentionally looking for a tip in front. Didn't get it. Now the Titans will send one. Tate Doris knocks it out. Or knocks it down, pardon. Comes to Ripley. Chips it up the wall. Can't find Columbo with it, however. Taken back by Crested Butte. 10:50 to go. They're in their own zone. The Sailors on the forecheck once again. Good job from Steamboat here. It's one of those games that's gone back and forth, but the Sailors have capitalized on their opportunities where last night they did not. And they have that 3-1 lead, and it seems as though this Crested Butte team, not one that likes to play from behind. Now there's Boatwright. He gets a hit there, shoulder to the head, and now Columbo's in on the forecheck far corner. Tries to battle off a player. Looks like that's Luke Collins fighting with him over there. Crested Butte does pick it up. They've got a chance. Collins tried to tee someone up there. Didn't get it. His own man had the puck. And eventually it's outletted. And here now comes Slater Wheel. Wheel trying to get around that last defender. Good job from Doris, at least angling him to the outside. Now Kempers comes in, retrieves this puck, gets away from the forecheck, sends it up to Columbo. Columbo chips it up the wall further, and Ripley in a foot race couldn't quite get there. Reversing course, Crested Butte has an outlet. Pass was behind Wheel, however, and it will be an icing now as Kempers skated back. All for naught, though. It's coming 200 feet back the other way. Face off in the Crested Butte end. 9.5 minutes left here in this second period of play. 3-1 lead for your Steamboat Sailors hockey squad over the visiting Crested Butte team. Worked off the draw up to Burnson at the blue line. Sends it low once again. Forecheck is on for Steamboat. Malpe wanted to pinch in, now doesn't. Now falls as he's going backwards, and the puck came towards him. Eventually hits off Malpe and vacates the zone. It'll be chased down by Burnson. Burnson sends one around to the far side of the wall. Malpe there as well in his own zone. The Sailors trying to break out. They're left to right here on KTYV 105.7. Malpe is poke-checked at the blue line. One too many moves. Sent low by Burnson. He's on the forecheck himself, coming up from that defensive position. Sent up the near side wall, however, by Crested Butte, and then a little bit of a misplay on and off the stick there of Captain Sam Stepanik. Sailors have to touch up again. They do, and Thiel's in on the forecheck with 8:41 left. Sent on goal. Doris gets a few words there from Stepanik. .836 remaining here in second period action. 3-1 lead for your Steamboat Sailors. Another offensive zone face-off coming up for the boys in white. This one's going to be to the blocker side of that left-catching goaltender Sean Rourke. The only netminder dressed here for Crested Butte. Puck is rimmed around to the near side. Yonka in a foot race. Both players go down hard, but they look like they're just fine. Comes the other way. Opportunity 2-on-1. Good defensive play there from Kempers. Cuts that one down, and now it's going to be Quinn Doris. Sends one up to Kempers, makes a move to the inside. And eventually Walsh has to drag it back out of the zone as he was in kind of a precarious spot there. Dumped in deep again by the Sailors. They are once more in pursuit. Walsh is there, has help from Kenny. It's going to be Crested Butte, however, that takes it. Their clearing attempt not going to go on the breakout. And a long pass will go for an icing here. 7:55 remaining in the second period. It's been a lot more whistles than we saw in the first, which seemed to just fly by. This one, however, a little bit slower in terms of pace. Want to thank Mountain View Car Wash helping the Sailors clean the competition between Town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Also Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. And, of course, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Sailors bring their big unit over the boards once again. Colombo, Boatwright, and Ripley worked up the far side. Crested Butte trying to just take this one up ice and find a little bit of offense. They have not really been in the Sailors' end very much here through the second period of play. Worked up to the near side at the blue line, kept in there by John Smith. Now work down to Barrett, Graham Barrett. Keeps it going behind the goal to the far side. Pitching in from the blue line there is Luke Collins. Now a shot. Goes just wide. Another one blocked by Boatwright. And then tries to turn up ice and chips it forward. Foot race here. But it will be an icing. That'll bring it back all the way. But a nice job from Boatwright, who was able to get down and block that one. 7:02 remaining here in the second period of play. Face-off coming up to the blocker side of Ryan McNamara. He's been relatively quiet here in this second. Like I said, not a whole lot of chances for the Titans. And off the draw, Will Eck will pick it up for Steamboat. Skates out into the offensive end now. Sends one towards the goal. Blocked down by the boys in royal blue and gray shoulders. Battling for it now is Thiel. Thrown to the wall there. Puck comes free to the blue line. And a shot towards the goal. Stopped by Rourke. No rebound as Eck was in there and has some words with the Crested Butte player who gave him a shot. Well, that didn't even go for the goalie on that one. You can see Joe Coburn has some bad blood boiling right now. Maybe upset this Crested Butte team hasn't lost yet, 2-0 after yesterday's win against Steamboat. Sailors 0-3, so tale of two teams here out of the gate. But again, you can tell this Crested Butte team not used to playing from behind. They're not doing too well with it. Here's an opportunity. Chance, a tight angle shot in the goal. There's a snipe, just as I was saying that they're struggling to play from behind. Here comes a shot in the goal from Luke Collins. Tight angle. McNamara a little early to go down on that one. And Collins takes full advantage of it, snipes one upstairs. And that is, will make this a 3-2 game now. 6:24 remaining here in the second period of play. Walsh is out there with Quinn Doris and Max Kenny. Griffin Malpe and James Burnson on the back end here. Looks as though they're giving Joe Coburn that assist on the goal. With that, things get a little closer. 3-2 lead for your Sailors still. 6:20 left in the second period and a delayed offsides. And as the Sailors did not heed the call, it will come all the way back down on an intentional offsides here against the Sailor squad. Walsh with another draw. Doris to his right. Kenny to his left. Malpe and Burnson still out there for the Sailors as well. Off the face-off. Comes the back guy in. Oh, shot. That one Ryan McNamara never saw it from the stick of Jakub Kozhny. Kozhny hits the shoulder of the goalie nonetheless. It's worked up ice. Into the air once more. Walsh takes it down now and puts it into the zone. They say that one's onside. Walsh just swung and got a man in the face there. No penalty on it. Ref must have been looking at the play as it headed the other way. Put into the zone by Steamboat, but Crested Butte takes over. It's amazing what a goal will do to the feeling inside of a game here. Steamboat seemed to be thoroughly in control. And all of a sudden, with that goal scored by Crested Butte, you can see that their bench has come to life. And the Sailors need to reignite once more. 5:37 left here in second period action. We want to thank UC Health, the Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. Also, Chris Puck in the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Puck worked in the zone once more. Comes towards the blue line. Eventually scooped up, sent out front, and tipped just wide by Matthew Solinik. Solinik on the forecheck. Colombo trying to battle a man off. Goes down to the ice. Still battling, and then another player goes down, this time for Crested Butte. Backhand, bad angle shot, stopped by McNamara. No trouble on that one for Rymack. 5:10 left here now in this second period of play. Like I said, a lot slower of a period, a lot more whistles. This is a broken play as well. Off the draw, comes right to the man. Poke check by McNamara, stays out. And wow, what a play there. The captain for Crested Butte had backed up. He just kind of eased himself into a real good position. Now it's going to be the Titans who will battle for this one. Goes to the far side. On the forecheck, Colombo tries to clear, kept into the line. And a bouncing shot steered just wide of the goal frame, hit bodies in front. Sent to the goal mouth again. Backhander attempt. Hits the knob of the stick there of McNamara. Steamboat again. This is not the first time this game that they've kind of just been caught in their defensive end and really have just run around. They don't know what to do. Instead of sticking with it defensively in their defensive posture, they just start chasing, and it just gets worse from there. 4:14 left. They're up 3-2 here against this Crested Butte team. Just stuff they can work on down the stretch, still early season. Chance with a pass that comes out front. Penalty coming up against Yonka. That'll be 2 for tripping once the Sailors touch the puck. And it's going to be another check there by the Steamboat squad. And the field gets buried somewhat. Slap shot, stopped by McNamara. Puck ends up in the netting, and that one will draw the whistle. And it looks as though on the near side, Slater Wheel a little worse for wear. He just may have taken that one where no man wants to. So Boatwright will go to the box. 2 minutes tripping the call. I don't think that was him that should be there. I don't remember who it was, though. Started getting busy with the play that was still underway. So another power play here for Crested Butte. Cross-seam pass. Gets through somehow. It shouldn't have. Ends up carrying off some players and being stopped by McNamara. The Sailors, like I said, I mean, they can play the game so much better than they are right now. And there's just some lackadaisical play. I mean, that one coming across the seam, Kaminsky's got to just be strong on his stick there. He would have taken it and fired it down the length of the sheet. Now we've got ourselves a new face-off man as Dimitri Chase tries to put his mark on the game, throwing a man out of the box, or out of the circle, sorry. That's Crested Butte. Man advantage here. And an errant pass will go the length of the sheet. Push back the other way, and the Sailors will regain it. Burnson now sends it down again after Rourke couldn't find his man on the play. Kaminsky's in on a forecheck here. Rourke sends it to the far side. Picked up, and it'll be taken up ice, but only so far. Thiel regains it for the Sailors, and then he loses it once more. Here comes Crested Butte. Man dangles into the slot, turns, fires, stopped by McNamara. Luke Collins uncontested through that slot. He just skated past 3 different white jersey defenders. Here's Haberste. Shoots, stop, rebound, still free. Comes out in a foot race here. Maltby could be away. Griffin Maltby ducks behind a man, loses the puck. Back into gear. Should be back. I'm seeing green lights here. Not sure why that would happen. 2:02 remaining in this second period of play. 10 seconds left. And the man advantage for Crested Butte as they come up ice into the Steamboat zone. Hook check there by Matthew Kempers. Kempers bodies off Wheel. Wheel now just going to try and hit Kempers hard. He gives him another shot. And those two tie up. Wheel just held on to his stick. And they got him. Wow. Slater Wheel unhappy with that call. They're giving him 2 minutes, a high sticking infraction.
Number 17, Slater Wheel, 2-minute minor high stick.
As they once again go back and forth here. Coaching staff wanting a little bit of a chat. They're saying, where was the hook? And now Roman getting a couple extra words in with the coach there. So just like that, the Sailors are now heading to the power play. 1:38 left in the second period of play. Face-off won by Steamboat. 3-2 lead and the man advantage for the Sailors. It's work to the far side. Boatwright has it. Sends a cross seam pass. He's got Colombo with it. Sends it low now. Finds Thiel. Thiel tries to get it out to Boatwright. Does so eventually. To the top. There's Griffin Maltby. Walks the blue line. Winds. Doesn't fire. Oh, he had Colombo. Couldn't get the one-timer to go, however. Cameron Colombo goes to Thiel, sends it through the goal mouth. Boatwright's there, shoots, big save Rourke, and no rebound. Rourke was going side to side and back again during that play. Nice puck movement by Steamboat. We'll see what happens for the Sailors as still 64 seconds remaining in the period, and another a minute and 26. It's going to be worked down low. McNamara has it. Sent up ice to Boatwright. Hops away from him. But Boatwright has plenty of time to get there and hopefully set things up now. Gives up top to Maltby. Lost that one initially. Sends it off the wall to Boatwright. Boatwright looking. Need a move on the man advantage. Boatwright and eventually to Maltby. Maltby now goes back to Boatwright, far corner. Half a minute left. Sends it up to Colombo. High slot shot. Big save. Rebounds free. And it's tucked just wide. And then eventually Boatwright bails right over Rourke. 23 seconds remain here in the second period of play. Still 45 seconds on the man advantage. 3-2 lead for Steamboat. This face-off looks like it's going to stay inside the zone. Want to thank Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you have friends coming to town, give them a call at 879-8000. Ask for the Locals Connection discount. Also, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, located on Lauderdale's Lane, offering the best prices and service without leaving the valley. Shop local and sleep great. Big face-off win for Steamboat. Shot there from Maltby. It's in! Griffin Maltby with a quick strike, a huge goal for the Sailors. And now the tally goes to 4 of the 5 periods. The Sailors have played these guys. They've scored in the last minute. Unbelievable. 4-2 score, power play strike there from Maltby. Great face-off win. 19 seconds remaining here in this second period of play. Off the ensuing draw, Maltby pushes forward. Grabbed back by Crested Butte, send it up the near side wall at the red line. Dispossessed, and Colombo gets it in deep again. He's in on the forecheck. 5 seconds left here, but the Titans will clear the zone, and that will bring us to the end of the period. 4-2 after 2. The Steamboat Sailors on top of the Crested Butte Titans here. We'll have the third period after this. I'm Blood and Chase, and this is your Sailor Sports Connection, KTYV 105.7, online as well at steamboatradio.com. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. We are here from the Howie Dome. Your Steamboat Sailors ice hockey squad just about set for the third and final period of play against the visiting Crested Butte Titans. Should be a good matchup for Steamboat. It has been thus far throughout the weekend of hockey. Both games, of course, against Crested Butte. And that's a little bit of an oddity, but because of the distance that the Titans have to travel, they oftentimes go for the two-game sets against their respective squads that they travel to see. And I believe they probably do the same thing on the other side, having the hosts of two games as well. Your Sailors so far have goals from Ripley, Quinn Doris, David Thiel, and Griffin Maltby. Two of those both in the second on the power play. 34 minutes in the book, 17 on the clock. And we're just about set for this third and final frame. I want to thank Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. Also Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. And of course the Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends in Old Town Square in downtown Steamboat. Mountain View Car Wash is helping the Sailors clean the competition between Town and McDonald's on Highway 40 and Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. Sailors in their home white uniforms will be headed right to left on the radio dial here in this final period of play from the Howie Dome. Again, this is your Sailor Sports Connection, KTYV 105.7. Online as well as steamboatradio.com. This shot blocked off by McNamara. Rebound picked up by Thiel. Overskates the puck. Turned the other way by Crested Butte. Opportunity. Man goes down defensively. Breakaway chance. And that one pushed in the near corner as there was some good back pressure applied there from the Sailors. Not allowing for that easy breakaway for Ted Trujillo. Now it's going to be rimmed around as the Sailors had enough of that. They clear the zone in the neutral area. Backing up, Crested Butte has a little regroup here. Sent up ice. Coming into the zone now is Graham Barrett. Barrett to the near side corner. Makes a move. Dispossessed by Burnson. Thiel goes down. Puck is free. Coming to the far side corner of your Sailor zone still. Kept in. Shot. That one kicked out by McNamara, and then he sends the rebound to the far corner. Scooped up there by the Sailors, and Colombo will just send this one down the sheet of ice, and that will be an icing called against the Sailors, but they will get fresh troops over the bench here. 15:53 left. Third and final period of action, 4-2 lead. Your Steamboat Sailors are on top in this one. Going to be a face-off in the Steamboat end. Puck's down, comes on goal, stopped by McNamara. Not a very hard shot, more so I think it was slowed up by somebody in front. Now Kempers overskates a puck, and Ripley's in there as well. Official right in front of him, knowing that's not going to be a trip. Going to be taken by Crested Butte once again, though. They will once more have to try and regroup in the neutral zone. Peeling back to his own end, it's Sam Stepanek. Stepanek goes to his defender. Hit the skate there of Chris Myers. Myers forechecked hard. Forced to just send one up ice. And it's intercepted his own line by Matt Kempers. Tripping coming up now. Now one against Joseph Stock. Doesn't love it, but Kempers went down hard. And it's a little slow to get up here, but he will stay out there for the Sailors, at least for the time being. Power play now for Steamboat. They've already struck twice on the man advantage. Now Kempers does gingerly make his way off of the ice. 15:15 left here in the game. 4-2 lead, and a chance in the early goings to really solidify their chances at a victory. Oh, there we go. Here's Ripley now, in on the face-off. He's going to get some help from Boatwright. They win it. Sent down by Maltby to Boatwright near side half wall. Boatwright lost the puck, fired up, and just into the neutral zone. Maltby does take over for the Sailors. Nice job to just slow things down. Comes in. Here's Maltby. High slot. Makes a move. He's in a lone shot. I don't know how that one wasn't a trip either. Probably just the fact that it's a 4-2 game. But nice little moves there from Griffin Maltby. And And that will have to be reset here. 15 minutes. Still to go. 4-2 game here. Ripley, Boatwright, Colombo, new centerman for Steamboat. Maltby and Thiel are your 5 for Steamboat on this man advantage, at least here in the early portion of it. Off the draw, scooped up and out by Crested Butte. Foot race here. Maltby's going to have to get back in a hurry. Turns up that far side. Griffin Maltby now. Gets across the red line and across the blue, and he'll just rim one around to the near side. Boatwright will wait for it there. Picks it up and goes right back down that wall. He's got help in Thiel up to the blue line. Ill-advised pass there, but Maltby had just enough on it to keep it in. Thiel tries to dance. Needs help and has it from Boatwright. They still maintain possession. Boatwright sends one out to Colombo. Shot blocked off there. Nice job from Caden Hardesty getting in the way. And Crested Butte will pick this one up. They try and make their way out, and an outlet pass turns into a potential one-on-one here. This is going to be worked in by Barrett. Sends one to the slot. Oh, man, dangerous looking play there as Luke Collins was barreling down. But the Sailors avoid trouble. And it's going to be Boatwright who has this, passing it right in front of that Crested Butte bench. Now it's Colombo into the zone, onside play. Colombo to Ripley. Ripley fires one looking upstairs. Didn't get it quite high enough. Had that earmarked for the top of the goal, and if he'd gotten it up a little more, that could have been a goal. Now an outlet pass at the other end. Here comes Joe Coburn, 1-on-2 now as Kempers gets back. Sends one wide of the goal frame, set behind the net by McNamara. Kempers takes over, 20 seconds to go on a man advantage. Kempers had no one on this near side. Skating into it is Will Eck. Eck is going to push it forward, and eventually it's going to be scooped up by Crested Butte. Not a lot of time left here on the power play for Steamboat. They didn't really get a whole lot going on. Either unit, really. Now it's going to be to the blue line. Kempers with a shot goes wide. Picked up by Kaminsky. Sends it out front, and Rourke had to be aware on that one as Kaminsky gets dumped over the goaltender there after trying to bury that one on the wraparound chance. If you're wondering who was yelling to my right, well, that would be Mrs. Kaminsky. Wondering why there was no penalty there. What? It wasn't me. I didn't say anything. I was on the other side of town. 13:09 left in this third and final period of play. 4-2 the score. Your Sailors unsuccessful in that last power play, but at least we're able to watch 2 minutes bleed off the clock here as they are up by 2 against Crested Butte. Here's Maltby now. He's going to just send one to the far side corner. Kaminsky peeks over his shoulder, sees he's got plenty of time, sends one up. Couldn't connect on that pass to Quinn Doris. Offsides then by Crested Butte as they brought it back in prematurely. And it will now be a face-off just in front of the Steamboat bench. Again, 12:44 left here in the third period. 4-2 lead for Steamboat. The right to left on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com. I want to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. Also Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. And, of course, the Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends. Old Town Square, downtown Steamboat. Puck worked up ice now. It's going to be taken that way by Graham Barrett. He's in across the line. Shoots one. Stopped by McNamara. Rebound comes out to the slot. Barrett's there again. Hangs around a defensive player. Sends one through the goal mouth. Ricky Miles out there with his line as he's getting some time with Wyatt Boatwright. Yonker, we haven't seen him a whole lot here. Playing out there as well. Colombo and Maltby round out the 5. Colombo behind the goal, scoops it up, and he takes a hit, but he's able to get it up the near side. Too far for Miles. And now it's going to be a regroup play for Crested Butte. They're back to the neutral zone. And there is Ricky Miles giving it off to Griffin Maltby. Quick pass up the near side. Too far for Boatwright. And then an outlet from Crested Butte is going to be knocked down by Boatwright, at least slowed up enough. Now here's Walshfess off the bench. And he'll chip one in on goal. Steered to the side by Rourke. Fired up the near side half wall. There is Barrett. Gets it along to Hardesty. Hardesty across the blue line to his backhand. And He loses the puck. Hardesty tries to sling it up to the blue line. Hits a body, and then Walsh takes over for the Sailors. Errant pass, though, intercepted. A chance here for Crested Butte, but Walsh gets back nicely. Another opportunity is going to be stopped by McNamara, and Kempers tries to slow it down for your Sailors. Trying to find Walsh. Crested Butte, though, keeping it in again. Shot there, blocked by the Sailors. That was Walsh getting the way, and then Walsh throws the cross-check, and he's going to go back and forth as a Crested Butte player, again, livid at that. So 2 roughing calls there. 5-on-5 as it is coincidentals. 11:09 left. They'll be eligible to return first whistle after the 9:09 mark. So we'll still skate at 5-on-5 here from the Howie Dome. I do want to thank Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop. We always meet by Axton. Call Russell's at 879-1515. Shot the goal right off of the draw. Crested Butte, as I was looking down to the sponsor sheet, gets the strike. I believe it was the stick of Joseph Stock who put it in. Battled for right in front of the goal. That's the second time this weekend we've seen Crested Butte strike immediately off of a face-off. And the Titans trying to roll a little bit here, saying, yeah, we can do this. But your Sailors looking to close the door on that thought process. Stepanek gets the assist on that one. Rourke will play this behind his own goal. Comes up far side. Players bump. Big hit from Ripley. There is Colombo. Comes free to Ripley. And Tanner Ripley comes up the near side now. He'll just take this out himself. Nice turn. Tanner Ripley to the high slot on his backhand. Ducks the shoulder. Turns. He's onto his forehand now. Lost possession there. Gets it right back. Nice job from Ripley as he's able to apply the back pressure. Now bodies collide. Colombo in there fighting for it. Comes free, and there is Thiel. He's on his backhand. Gives it out. Shot from Kempers blocked off. Rebound picked up by Matt Kempers. And he'll turn it, trying to slide it to the slot. And it's sent the other way as Colombo gets back in a hurry for Steamboat. Crested Butte takes over. They'll fire it in deep, hit off a player, so no icing. They will get a full sail change. Sailors with an errant pass to Thiel as Colombo tried to find him, and that will go for an icing, and Steamboat gets fresh legs off the bench as well. 10:05 left here in the third period. A 4-3 game. Your Sailors on top still. But now the lead is just 1 after that goal from Joe Stock. Face off to the glove side of McNamara. Puck is down. Comes the blue line. Slap shot. Steered to the corner. And the rebound picked up by Malpe. Then he loses it to Joe Coburn's forecheck. Coburn up that far side wall. Trying to slide to the slot area with it. Can't control all the way through. Now the pass comes his way. And a high sticking call here. So a power play coming up for Crested Butte.
Steamboat penalty number 10, Wyatt Boatwright, 2-minute liner, high stick.
Wyatt Boatwright will
Boatwright, high stick.
serve 2. High sticking the call. As he goes to sit once more. 4-3 score. Big power play coming up here. The Sailors need the kill. Off the face-off. Colombo loses it right off the draw. Shot stopped by McNamara. 3 seconds ticking off on that play. As you see Crested Butte trying that quick strike chance. That time it was Graham Barrett. Barrett in on the draw against Colombo once again. This time it's going to be taken by Malpe. He shoves one up the near side wall. Kept in at the line. Second chance. Still kept in by Crested Butte. To the high slot. It's bouncing around. Dangerous play. Finally cleared by Steamboat. And now we'll go down the length of the sheet. Rourke will set it up for his defensive unit to get back. Jack Lambert will take it behind his own net. Lambert will leave this one off. Power play breakout for Crested Butte as they try to attack once again. They're into the offensive end. Barrett dangles to the back post, and nice job from Kaminsky. He is able to clear that one. It was hanging out there in the high slot, but a good job from Jonathan Quinn Kaminsky the first. Now Doris in on the forecheck here. Man lost his footing. And that was Lambert who had gone back, and he just kind of lost an edge. And another dispossession. Here comes Malpe. Malpe in to the slot, and it'll be poked away from him as Ted Trujillo gets back for Crested Butte. Trujillo trying to turn the Jets on here into the Steamboat end. Makes a couple moves, loses the puck, and Malpe will send it to length with still a minute to go here in this penalty against Boatwright. And again, Crested Butte with some serious trouble just trying to get out of their own end. Rourke keeps it going. That's the second time this power play alone that they've really just not been able to cleanly break out. First, Lambert lost his footing. And it looks like another man kind of lost edge as well. Here's a shot from a tight angle by Doris. That one's not going to go. Yonka picks it up at his own blue line. Yonka then loses it, trying to go D to D. It'll be Crested Butte who picks it up. Tight angle shot. McNamara save. Rebounds free. And McNamara squeezes the pillows. And it remains 4-3. 18 seconds remaining. Both guys come out of the box that were in there for coincidentals. Power play for another 18 seconds. The Sailors looking at 8:01 remaining in the third period, trying to chase down their first victory of the year. So, face-off comes up to the glove side of McNamara. Off the draw. Work down the near side half wall. Crested Butte has it again. They get it to the blue line. Shot intentionally wide, looking for a tip in front. Trujillo tried to turn it out front. Gets the pass back. Crossing pass there. Found the captain, couldn't get the one-timer to go as Stepanek tries to dance around a few defenders. Sends one out front again. And McNamara staying strong on the post. There's jockeying for position in front. Pass comes that direction. Stepanek shoots and just wide. We're at full strength here from the Howie Dome. Now it's going to go to the back post. Players colliding in front again. Just good battle in front. Now Wheel tries to run a man. Gets the puck away from Yonka, who looks like he's a little worse for wear off that check. And finally, play releases to the neutral zone. Crested Butte has it now. Worked up that far side wall. Thiel is in on the forecheck, and at least is able to, for a moment, slow down this Crested Butte attack. But here they come again. This is Barrett trying to get around the outside there. He does. Big save from McNamara. Slides left to right, kicks out that right leg, and denies Barrett what would have been the tying goal. The Sailors need a little bit of offense here, and here it might come. It's going to be Griffin Malpe. His shot blocked off, didn't get on goal. Pull right in on the forecheck. He's looking for help. Comes in the form of Colombo. Near side corner, Cameron Colombo. Looking, goes to Gretzky's office, trying to work his way to that far corner now. Still with time to work with. Up to the blue line. There is Burnson. Shoots one wide. Malpe will pinch in from the blue line. Keeps that play alive. Sent up the near side wall again, and there's Malpe once more. Battling against Barrett here. Malpe gets more of help from Boatwright. Scissor cycle to Tanner Ripley. Ripley now makes a move. A little shake and bake play, gets free. Turns back to the near corner again. Goes up the wall. He's going to find Malpe at the blue line. Sailors get a little bit of time here offensively, and that's just what they needed after Crested Butte was really pushing following the conclusion of that power play they had. Now Burnson reached, couldn't get that one. It's deep into the Steamboat end. Your Sailors are right to left here on KTYV 105.7, online as well as steamboatradio.com. And Colombo pushes it up but not out of the zone. Colombo again in his area. Trujillo trying to get free. Comes that far corner. Colombo's going to lose his battle in the corner, and it will be Crested Butte with the puck on the near side. 5:14 to go, and a souvenir just in front of the press box here. 4-3 the score. And it will be a face-off staying inside that Steamboat end. I do want to thank UC Healthy Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. Off of the draw. Works the blue line again, not out. Sailors really struggling to clear their own end here again, and it's kind of come in waves. The Sailors have had moments where they just look a little baffled in their own defensive zone. Here's another one of those times. Work to the blue line, near side now. Crested Butte fires, stopped by McNamara, and wisely he will hang on. No rebound to speak of. 4:49 left in this third period of play. Steamboat on top, 4-3. And looking to finish this one out. Off the draw. Shot doesn't get on goal. Now it comes out to the point. Another chance. Stopped once more. It's Adam Collins with another shot from the blue line there. And this Crested Butte team pretty much double shifting this line here. Consistent of their captain, the big man, Sam Stepanek. Off the draw. Another opportunity and a quick one, but this time stifled once more by the Sailors D. Walsh takes a hit, makes a play. Chipped up ice. Here's Kaminsky. He's going to send one on goal, and Rourke will stop that one and hang on. Face-off coming up inside the Crested Butte end now. 4:28 left in the third period of play. 4-3 lead for your Steamboat Sailors, and they are looking to hold on here. Like I said, I'd like to see them get aggressive in this final few minutes of play. Or stay aggressive, I should say. Not overly aggressive, but you want to continue to press. Ripley right off the face-off with a chance of his own. Big save there from Rourke. And out comes Crested Butte the other way. Yonka back checks hard. Crested Butte gets it. Kept it at the blue line. Big battle going on in front of the goal. And now it's going to come out to the blue line once more. Pinching in from that area is John Smith. A reverse. Shot to the back door. Oh, the captain was on the doorstep for Crested Butte, but just handcuffed him. Sent out to the blue line once more. It's Smith again. Shoots one wide. Rebound gathered in. 3:50 left. 4-3 game. Tight angle shot there. Not going to go for Stepanek. Now to the slot, and that one is chipped out. Good job from Max Kenny. Kenny now trying to get this one away. He steals it from the goalie. Sends one out front. There's Colombo. Shoots. Save from Rourke. Rebounds put in by Boatwright. What a play there. Not the first time that Rourke has been caught trying to wander deep into the corners. This time Kenny challenges, and he's able to get this one away from the goalie. Sends it out front. Shot from Colombo's stopped by Rourke. The rebound, however, is picked up by Boatwright and sent to the back of the net, and we've got ourselves a 5-3 game. They say Colombo got it. I thought it was Boatwright who finished. Regardless, it's 5-3. Shot by Steamboat's Griffin Maltby is high and wide. Sent back on frame by Boatwright. Now it's Crested Butte trying to break out. And again, facing a 2-goal deficit to your Steamboat Sailors. 3:15 left. Chance from the Titans, gobbled up by McNamara. A little bit of breathing room there. You got to be excited if you're the Sailors. Misplay on that one by Sean Rourke. But you kind of just had that feeling something was going to happen at one point. He had been in the corners a number of times throughout today's matchup, and you're kind of just questioning why are you going out that far, especially with the Sailors coming down on you. He gets caught that time, and the Steamboat squad has a 5-3 lead. They've pulled Rourke. Shot on goal was whiffed on. Sitting on the doorstep was Joseph Stock. He didn't get all of it that he would have liked to on that shot. Stopped by McNamara. Face off this time to the blocker's side of the Crested Butte team. Looks as though we're going to have a timeout taken by Steamboat. That'll give us a chance to thank the sponsors as well. But yeah, 5-3 the score. Like I said, you don't really see a whole lot of heads up high right now for this Crested Butte squad. They're notably upset, and Rourke He's got to be bummed with himself on that one. He just kind of outplayed himself into the near corner. I want to thank Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley is only locally owned bank, member FDIC. Also Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. As well as the Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends in Old Town Square, downtown Steamboat. No one can forget about Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop. We always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. Chris Bucket at the downtown Edward Jones office. Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and Mountain Mattress and Furniture, all proudly supporting Sailors Athletics as well. Looks as though there's going to be some tending to Cameron Colombo, who looks as though he has some blood. .306 remaining here in the third period of play. 5-3 lead for the Steamboat Sailors. Crested Butte has 13 shots so far this period. Steamboat's got just 9. Shot on goal stopped again by McNamara. Fresh troops coming off the bench here for Steamboat. 2:52 left in the third period of play. Looks as though they're going to have Ripley, Thiel, and Eck offensively. Back end looks to be Kempers and Yonka. Yonka loses a battle. Worked up into the corner by Crested Butte, far side. Nice job there from Kempers. Or sorry, that was Yonka battling for it. Nice job from Yonka. He lost his footing, but he was able to at least regain enough to fight for that one. Now it comes to the blue line. Eck, enough on it to send it out into the neutral zone. And Crested Butte recovers in their own zone, but your Sailors doing a good job here, keeping everything to the outside. That's all you can ask for. Graham Barrett now into the zone. 2:15 left. Barrett turns, tries to fire one out front. 5-3 lead for your Steamboat squad. And again, the net is empty for Crested Butte. Here once more is Hardesty. Gets back, tipped in on front. Oh, just wide. Good look from Hardesty. And it'll be chipped up, and that will go the length of the sheet. Icing called against Crested Butte. 1:56 remaining in the third period of play. 5-3 game. Your Sailors are on top but on their heels because Rourke is on the bench. It is a numerical advantage on the ice for Crested Butte. Big face-off. Kaminsky's in to take it. He gets a little bit of help, and it will be up and into the neutral zone here. A quick pass right the other way, though, by Crested Butte. Sends them into the offensive end once again. Shot. Stopped by McNamara. Rebound. Paddled for far side. Man comes to the high slot. Reverses course. All alone. Shot. Save. And the rebound comes to the near corner. McNamara playing sound goaltending-wise here in the final minute of play. Still just 1:29 left in this third and final period. Now it looks as though there's going to be a timeout taken by Crested Butte. Steamboat opened up the scoring back in period number 1. Tanner Ripley got things started for the Sailors with a nice shot that beat Rourke. Was tied up after a power play goal from Caden Hardesty that bounced off a Sailors defender and caromed in. Sailors regained the lead on a goal from Quinn Doris. 2-1 lead after 1. Then there was a 3-1 lead. Power play strike from David Thiel. He batted that one out of the air, which was impressive. And there was a response from the Crested Butte Titans when Luke Collins came in and sniped Top Cheddar. It was a good-looking shot. Again, he just kind of caught McNamara going down prematurely. He goes upstairs. 3-2 at that point. 4-2 when the Sailors got another power play goal, the second of the period, from Griffin Malby. And then that was how that second period ended, 4-2. Crested Butte made it interesting with a goal early on to make it 4-3 in the third period from Joseph Stock, but the Sailors responded with a goal. They did give it to Cameron Colombo, at least on that far side. Oh, just a great hustle play. Rourke really didn't have a great effort on the play. 1:29 left. Face off to the glove side of McNamara. Off the draw. Won by Crested Butte. Shot tipped on frame. Stopped by McNamara. Penalty coming up to Steamboat. That's not good. Shot stopped by McNamara again. Rebound is picked up by Crested Butte. They should just give it to the guys. Shot again blocked off. Rebound stopped by McNamara again. And the man comes in, and then he's going to be knocked hard to the ice. And some bad blood here between two teams. You expect it when they play a back-to-back set like these two have. I believe there's a penalty out of all this. It was getting called before the scrum ensued. 1:09 left in the third period. 5-3 the score. And it looks as though we will have coincidentals for the Sailors and Titans, and then there's that extra penalty that was already getting called.
Steamboat penalty number 3, Griffin Maltby. 2-minute minor roughing. Steamboat penalty, Quinn Dorff, 2-minute minor slashing.
So a slashing call, a roughing call,
Number 19, Collins, 2-minute minor roughing.
and a roughing call. Those are the three penalties here. 2 of them will wash out. We'll skate at 5-on-4, which is 6-on-4 because Rourke's on the bench. 69 seconds remaining in the third period of play. Puck comes to the blue line. A shot. That one hits body, stays out. A minute left. Crested Butte with it at the blue line. Shot pass there. It missed its target. Steamboat up 5-3 here. 50 seconds to go. Crested Butte wheeling out of the corner. Their Sailors looking for their first win of the year as Wheel squaring up with Kempers. Battle in front of the net. Sailors were able to clear the zone. Crested Butte trying to turn on the Jets here. Half a minute to go in the game. And a check there. Hits the man away from the puck. But Kempers more eager to play the body than anything. Shot stays out. And it's still not in. A gaggle of players in front. And a high stick there. And it looks like it was caught. Ted Trujillo just baseball swung at, not hard, I mean it wasn't baseball swing, but he definitely bunted Yonka's head. And it looks as though Trujillo will get caught on this one. He's going to the box. So again, you see the blood boiling over here. Trujillo will sit 2 minutes high sticking.
Number 10, Ted Trujillo, 2-minute minor high stick.
And with that, the face-off will go all the way back down into the Crested Butte end, and that really, in all essence, should do it for the game. Playing at 4-on-4 here from the Howie Dome. Face-off's down, one cleanly by the Sailors. Chipped in on frame, shot stopped there. Bodies fly. And Ripley tries to shove a man to the wall. And then gets punched there. 6.8 to go as Ripley took a swing from Joe Coburn. So the tempers fly, and I really want to say it's probably mostly just, again, that Crested Butte team not used to playing from behind. They're down 5-3 here. Sailors about to win this one.
Crested Butte penalty number 11.
So we'll be playing, well, we should be playing 4-on-4 here. 6.8 seconds left.
And yes, we're getting very full over here.
Crested Butte needs one more player. It's all going to be for naught at this point in the game. 2-goal lead for the Sailors. 6 seconds left on the clock. Face off here. Even if they score, it's not going to have too much of an impact on it. They don't. 3 on the clock now. Man gets tripped, and that's going to bring us to the horn. Sailors get their first victory of the season. 5-3 over Crested Butte. So they'll split the series with the Titans here over the weekend. That'll do it for us. Thanks to Monica back at the board. She's had a long day. She's kicking butt. And appreciate everything she does. We will be right back at it again next week. Plenty of hockey coming up. I think Tuesday is our next game in Summit, if I'm not mistaken. I'm Lawton Chase. This is your Sailor Sports Connection. KTYV 105.7 online as well as SteamboatRadio.com.